All right, now let's continue. So in this video now, okay, I've realized that this one, the enter prompt, we're gonna update it later on. Let's just finish up first with the, if we go up with this build info overlay, okay. But before we finish up with this, if we go to image here, let's set up now to test if we pick image from gallery or camera, if we can show the image here, okay. Let's add that function. So for that, we have to come up here and make our methods work here. So for example, here in the toggle mode, what we have to do is to just call our provider. I'm gonna say context dot read dot wallpaper provider dot clear state, and then we're just gonna do that. Okay. Now the other thing to do is to pick image. Okay, so we didn't create that method. So let's see here. Let's say pick image. Okay, so to pick image from gallery or camera. So what we're gonna do here is just to create a future method, okay, which is going to be called pick image. Now in this method, what we're gonna do is first we don't need to put that method in the provider. If you want, we can do it that way, but it's also just one line of code. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, let's pass the image source to know if we want to pick from gallery or camera. So image source, we're gonna call source, and then this, let's import our package image picker. It's going to be a source. Now here, what we're gonna do is we have to say final picked image. We're gonna say picked file. We're going to await picked file. So let's put it in a lowercase here. We have to await for the package. Sorry, let's do await. Here we're gonna say image picker. Yeah, image picker dot pick image, and then we're gonna say the source here. Okay, now after this is picked, we have to check if picked image is not now. Okay, so if picked image is not now, we have to set that image now so that we can show it here. Okay, so yeah, we need to create that method in the provider, but you can see this, what is saying, don't use build context across asynchronous gap. So here we have to check if it is mounted. Okay, so we're going to check if mounted, if the context is mounted. Okay, if we know that this class is still there, if it is mounted, what we're gonna do is let's await again, go into the provider, context.provider.read wallpaper.provider. Now yeah, here we need to call our method set image. Okay, now this picked file, we need to send it as an X file. So we're gonna say X file, and then here we need to call the picked image dot path like this. So this X file, again, let's import our class. It has to be X file. I think we have already imported. Yeah, so now let's create this method of setting image back in our provider. So in the shortcut way, we can just click here and then we can create method set image. Okay, so it has created in the provider. All we have to do is to go here and then see that this is method that is has created. But what we're gonna do is let's change this also to the future method, okay, which is going to be the future void, and then we call set image, which passes going to be an X file, and then the path. So here, let's say image path, let's just call it like that. Then this is going to be asynchronous. So what we're gonna do here is just to set these up here. Let's click tab. Okay, so here what we're simply going to set is a image file on top. Here is going to be a file path dot that, and then the image for the image, we have to say image.path like that. Okay, why is it refusing? Let's see, what did we call this image? That, because that's dynamic, it's okay. We need to get this one. Okay, copy this and then paste it here. Okay, this might be the same thing that I'm doing here. Okay, either way we have to do it like that. Okay, so this is the only thing that we are going to do here to set that image to the image that we have picked. We are going to set it to this dynamic image and the image file so that we can use it to display it here. So let's close that. Okay, sorry, let's remove that. Let's go back and then let's remove that, and then here we have to import this package, the image picker package. Okay, yeah, so that's the only method we have done here. And then if we come here to create wallpaper, we need to call this method when we click on one of these buttons. Okay, so here, picking from the gallery, we just need to call pick image, and then the image source is going to be image source dot gallery, and then that's it. So here we can also just, instead of doing all of this, we can cut this out and then just put it here just to make code look much cleaner here. Okay, because you don't need this comment, we know what's happening here. You can just put that over there. Okay, and then image source is going to be camera. Okay, now we're gonna test this out. Okay, so let's hot reload. Let's just wait for it to start, and then if we click here, now if we come here, then let's see if we can pick from the gallery. Now I've put these images that I've downloaded. Once I click one of these, you can see that it's been set. Okay, and then there's nothing here. These buttons are not showing because we are only showing these if it is let's go up here. Okay, we are only showing this bottom part if it doesn't have an image, even the up bar. But once we click here, you can see that the up bar has come back. That is because of this gesture detector. Okay, if it has image, we are toggling controls. Once we click here, we are toggling to show controls or hide controls. This is exactly that we want to do. Okay, now if we go to click here to go to AI generation, this is going to be reset. We are going to call this toggle method, which is going to clear this, which means this image will go away. Click that, you can see that's exactly what we want. Okay, if we come back here, we have to load again. So let's see if we pick from the camera. Let's just say get it, and then let's just click. You can see that we have it here, and then we can toggle again, and then if we want to clear, we can just switch there. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys for this one. Now we know that we are displaying the image. In the next one, we want, when we pick the image, like let me just do it again. If we pick one of the image, we want to show the overlays here, the buttons to share or cancel. Okay, so that we don't need to do this anymore, to cancel, so that we don't need to toggle here. So we want to show the cancel and share button, which is going to be this over here. Okay, the build overlay. These ones will only show if there is an image here. Okay, yeah, so that's it guys. Thank you and see you in the next video.